everyone, I'm Ainsley.
And I'm Emily.
And we're so excited to take you along in a week at the Florence Health Institute. I'm a junior nursing student and I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I chose to go to Kent because it has the perfect small town feel, but it also has an amazing nursing program.
I'm also a junior nursing student and I'm from Steubenville, Ohio, and I chose Kent because of its great nursing program and its great location.
Okay, so now we're going to answer some of your questions about study abroad, and this is the first question, and personally my favorite part of studying abroad is that there's always something to go and do and explore, whether it be a new restaurant, a museum, or even somewhere to get gelato.
My favorite part of study abroad is 100% the food and learning new things about the foods. No, you do not have to take Italian classes before traveling to Italy to study abroad. However, you have the option to take them here. In the Health Institute, you take a time for medical professionals, and in the regular institute, you can just take elementary Italian. And most people in Florence do speak English because it is very touristy.
So I wouldn't say the classes are necessarily easier or harder than a typical course would be in a regular semester. They're just set up in a different format. So like Emily mentioned, we are in Italian for medical professionals, which here that's just any basic elementary language course that you would take, which is based on learning and applying, speaking, and being tested on the language. The other two courses we're in are more writing-intensive courses like healthcare policy and pandemics that shaped the world. We don't necessarily have assessments in those classes. We have written reflections that we have to do based on our excursions and what we've learned in the classroom. And then at the end of the semester, we have more of a presentation portfolio that we present with what we've learned and how we're going to apply that going forward.
So we use a calendar to plan out our time while we're here, and on the days that we don't have classes, we do try to do our travel days, and after class we do things like museums, visiting certain restaurants, statues, anything that's fun, and then we do have downtime in our apartment where we usually just work on homework.
So one of the things I actually like best about the Summer Institute is we're only in classes Monday through Thursday, so that gives us the entire weekend to explore and go and do different things. But personally, we also get out of class at 3:30 every single day, so that still leaves the entire afternoon for us to go and explore and do different things. And the professors here are really great, and they really don't push a lot of outside of the classroom work. So we usually only have about 30 minutes every day that we have to do if we budget our time wisely. So it's very easy to manage the coursework and exploring at the same time. It's just about budgeting your time wisely, but they definitely give you enough time to go and explore. One of my favorite things about Kent is that they offer nursing students the chance to study abroad, and I've personally wanted to study abroad because I want to become a travel nurse, and it's really awesome to just see the healthcare here and the medical field here versus what it's like in the United States, but you also have a new appreciation for the area once you've lived here and learned here.
I've always wanted to come to Italy, and this study abroad program just gave me the opportunity to learn, know more, and especially learn more about their healthcare system over here, which is way different than in America. And we live here, we're a part of the community, and it's great.
Okay, so now we're going to be giving you guys an apartment tour, and just one thing to keep in mind is that there's not one apartment building that all students stay in. They're spread out all throughout the city, so all apartments may look different, but this is just what ours looks like. So here we go. Okay, so when you walk in, we have the kitchen over here, and in the kitchen we just have our dishwasher, oven and stove, our washing machine, a little kitchen table, and then our balcony that goes outside where we have our little drying rack and then our little view. When you leave the kitchen, there's the living room. We have our little couch, another little table, a coffee table, and then our TV. And then this is the hall that leads to the bedrooms. I have 4 roommates total living here. So there's 3 bedrooms, 2 people have their own room, and then 2 of us share. So in the hallway, we just have a little storage closet. And then we have 1 bedroom right here. And then if we keep going down the hallway, we have our little bathroom right here. And then this is another bedroom as well. Okay, then we have our last bedroom right here, which Emily shares. So there's 2 beds in this room. And then, like I said, the other rooms only have 1 bed. But that's our apartment.